events. But Queenstown, the whole South, I have to say, like the South, other aspects of this trip was, we went on the gondola as well, and kind of just saw the Remarkables again. Like the Remarkables, you couldn't, when you go to the South Island, trust me when I say this, right, you'll never escape the Remarkables because they're everywhere. Like this is a giant, giant mountain range in the South Island. So you had that, right, but then we also tried out these places and we just sat it out. There's actually this one day where we were sitting out for a few hours, right? You know, and I was drinking beer, and I've mentioned it on before on the show where I actually, I actually got sick while we went camping with beer. But this time I had two beers, and I was just really hot in the sun, and I didn't really drink water in between it. So like I kind of just felt really, I kind of just felt, yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, there was that, right? And we went to we went to like, I tried it the Fugburger as well, whatever it's called. And this is like this really popular place burger place in Queenstown. And it's all right, I guess. It's just an average burger, but it's good for what it is. It isn't bad. It isn't good. Oh wait, I have really, really like kind of went all over the place here because I just remembered that I went into this museum and I went to these other two locations in Queenstown. So the museum was kind of it was in Arrowtown, this place in the South Island in Queenstown, and it had all these shops and restaurants and stuff. And we went in this museum and we saw like how these carpenters and how there's like these carpenters and like how they were like sort of like history stuff. And that was kind of it for the museum. We saw these history aspects and we saw that kind of thing. And then I tried the Patagonia ice cream in Arrowtown, which is like this ice cream, and it was good. I have to say that was good. I got two flavors. I got the banana. I think I got like banana split and like strawberry or something. And then I got it again. Right, I got it in again, but I got it in. I didn't get it in Arrowtown. I just got it in straight Queenstown. And then the other two places we went to, Arrowtown, and then I think there was Cadrona, which was this other place where it was like this hotel bar thing and that kind of thing, and that was kind of it for those locations. But so like I have to also say that I do think that the South Island is better than the North Island because there's a lot more interesting things to do in the South Island compared to the North Island. Because in the North Island, right, you've got like Hobbiton, you've got like, it's hard to even mention how many like tourist attractions there are, because with the South Island, as I said, you have the helicopter ride, you have the four-wheel drive, you have the shot over jet, you have all these events. But when you go to the North Island, there's not really much to do. And I mean, New Zealand is a pretty country, but just because it's a pretty country doesn't mean exactly that everything you do in there is gonna be mesmerizing. Mesmerizing. And so basically, that's the thing, right? It's like it's very interesting because this is the first time I went to the South Island, and I'm just really happy that it turned out to be like a big highlight out of the whole month of November. And it was just crazy how much time flew by when we went to the South Island because we were just having so much fun that by the time we had to fly back, we just did not like it. And it was just a really good trip. And I do recommend people go to the South Island because it definitely is a sight to see. Like you're seeing the Remarkables and you get to do all this stuff. And I don't, and that is kind of my thoughts on the South Island and what we did there. It was just an amazing, amazing experience, and yeah, I just think people should go there. So, so yeah, it definitely